Simula na naman! Magandang umaga, kaibigan. Eto na naman tayo bago simula. Huminga ng malalim, alisin ang kaba. Tapos na ang kahapon, pwede na yung itapon. Huwag na ng mga araw, dapat yan ang ibaon. Katulong na sa panibagong hamon. May paparating na bagong alon. Pwede ka na lamunin o pwede mong sabayan. Yung araw na kahapon, pwede ka niyang gabayan. Kung ako sa'yo, tumayo ka na dyan. Huwag ka na magpahuli, kami ay sunda. Pagtulusan, iwanag ako pinantala. Pagkatapos bakit sa mundo, puso na babaga. Upang lahat ay mamulat. Susulat pa rin sa lahat ang aking tula. Huwag mapahala, ako ang bahala. Kasama natin si Bahala. Walang imposible, sige lang sige. Abot mo ang mundo, malapit malayo, sama-sama tayo. Hanggang sa dulo, ano man ang pasubok, di susuko. Alam ko kaya mo, sige lang sige, sige lang sige. Walang imposible. Nagniringning ang pangarap na iyong pusong humihiling. Nakalimutan ang kahapon, sana'y tingin. Sukat ang puso, hindi susuko, hindi susuko. Ilabas ang iyong pangarap, huwag niyang itatapon. Samahan mo ng sipag at tatag ng puso. Tumayo ka sa iyong silya, ikaw ngayon ang bida. Wala nang ipigil pa, eto na, eto na. Walang imposible, sige lang sige. Abot mo ang mundo, malapit malayo, sama-sama tayo. Hanggang sa dulo, ano man ang pasubok, di susuko. Alam ko kaya mo, sige lang sige, sige lang sige. Walang imposible. Simula na naman! Magandang umaga, kaibigan. Eto na naman tayo bago simula. Huminga ng malalim, alisin ang kaba. Tapos na ang kahapon, pwede na yung itapon. Huwag na ng mga araw, dapat yan ang ibaon. Katulong na sa panibagong hamon. May paparating na bagong alon. Pwede ka na lamunin o pwede mong sabayan. Yung araw na kahapon, pwede ka niyang gabayan. Kung ako sa'yo, tumayo ka na dyan. Huwag ka na magpahuli, kami ay sunda. Pagtulusan, iwanag ako pinantala. Pagkatapos bakit sa mundo, puso na babaga. Upang lahat ay mamulat. Susulat pa rin sa lahat ang aking tula. Huwag mapahala, ako ang bahala. Kasama natin si Bahala. Walang imposible, sige lang sige. Abot mo ang mundo, malapit malayo, sama-sama tayo. Hanggang sa dulo, ano man ang pasubok, di susuko. Alam ko kaya mo, sige lang sige, sige lang sige. Walang imposible. Nagniringning ang pangarap na iyong pusong humihiling. Nakalimutan ang kahapon, sana'y tingin. Sukat ang puso, hindi susuko, hindi susuko. Ilabas ang iyong pangarap, huwag niyang itatapon. Samahan mo ng sipag at tatag ng puso. Tumayo ka sa iyong silya, ikaw ngayon ang bida. Wala nang ipigil pa.
Welcome and happy holidays from 2K Sports. It's time for NBA action. Alongside Craig Anthony and Steve Smith with David Aldridge on the sideline, this is Kevin Harlan. The Houston Rockets come into this one following a loss to the Cleveland Cavaliers. And guys, the hometown fans not pleased with that dreadful performance. They saw their team get knocked out cold.
And that was a game to forget. You'd like to find some teachable moments, but I think they'd like to just turn the page and move forward.
Nothing wrong with that. Sometimes we overanalyze things. Can be better to just let it go.
Here's the starting group for Houston. All out there with Gordon. Then it's Kelly Olynyk, and it's Tate in at the 4 spot. Out to the right wing. And the pass to Ramos. Rockets with the rebound. Here's the break. And 2 free throws coming up. Unable to get that one to go with all the contact. That's on Ben Simmons. Terrific talented backcourts tonight, Greg. Did it ever add anything for you playing across another top-level guard?
Listen, it raises the stakes, no doubt about it. You always want the opportunity to play against the best because you want to see where you stand. But in the end, even when you know a guy's better than you, and you're going to have that be the case a lot of nights, you still know that you will have an ability to impact the outcome when it comes to winning. And that's where you have to keep your focus.
First one falls for him. Both shots good from the stripe. And we've got an update here, so let's check in with David Aldridge reporting from the sideline.
Hey, Kevin. Well, here's what Houston's head coach had to say earlier. Hey, look, he knows they've got great shooters who can score from anywhere in distance. He thinks his team can go toe-to-toe with anybody in the league there. And he won't be pulling back the reins even if they start missing a few. Back to you, Kevin.
All right, thank you, David.
Talented, driven. He puts constant pressure on your defense.
And just over a minute played here in the start of the game. Here's Wall. Drops in the layup for 2. Wall's got his second bucket of the night.
And just the overall aggressiveness. Wall enjoys taking on a challenge and succeeding, especially when the D is all over.
Here's Gordon, and it's Gordon finishing it off.
He takes advantage of them in every way possible.
And Greg, he lures them into a trap on the steal, and then bang, straight to the bucket.
Great activity at both ends. Great teamwork as well.
The shot by Clarkson, no good.
I'll tell you what, I think he thought that was going in. I sure did.
Oh, and he plucks it off the glass. Wow. Oh, and there's the alley-oop.
Just phenomenal timing from Simmons, leaving the ground once the pass was released and tearing that bucket apart.
Clarkson against Gordon. And that comes off the assist by John Wall.
And I like to see this. They're calling his number early, and he's delivering.
It makes sense, right? You're trying to get off to a fast start, and he can help with that.
Give credit where credit is due right there. A terrific assist.
Here in the first, just under 2.5 minutes played so far. Pass to Tate, fires for 3. Rebound collected by Clarkson. Ramos the pass to Lopez. And Lopez throws it down.
And the one-hand slam just looks so pretty when it's in his hand and he's the one doing the slam.
Agreed. He is smooth as
Salamat
silk, even on a
Repodunlin
power finish.
Sardenchilo sa pag-like ng stream.
Now here's Gordon. Good on the shot. Gordon's got 6. And here in the first, about 3 minutes in. Back to Clarkson. Pass to Ramos. 6 on the shot clock. Lopez outside. Here's Clarkson. That shot misses. The Rockets go the other way with it. Oh, and a fast break for the Rockets. Outside, Wall. Fires from 14. They grab their own miss. Olynyk. That's tipped. And oh, here we go. Lopez has got it. The fast break chance. Throws down the alley-oop slam.
Chemistry at its best. An unreal alley-oop.
You're right. The pass, the catch, the dunk. All of it perfect. Houston in the lead. Here's Gordon. He has 6. Here's Wall. And the wing jumper offline. Fast break. Here they come. Can't tie it up as that one's no good. And here are the Rockets. Tate the pass to Wall. Basket is good. He'll get a chance for one more at the line.
He's hot this quarter, getting the shots he wants, and he's delivering.
And he's got his first chance at the line here.
Did he lay an egg at the stripe in their previous game? Couldn't get anything to drop.
To the inside. Oh, and that one, no question, powered it down.
Explosive leaping ability allows him to play the 5, even though he's a little undersized.
Porter with it. To the middle. Here's House. And it's denied. And they're moving it up. Stolen. And here comes the break. Here's Wall. It's deflected. Guarded by Porter. And it is flushed down with a nice jam.
And for a power forward, he can sure get up. I mean, because of that leaping ability, it kind of offsets his height disadvantage.
Wall up top. He's got 7. The layup missed.
What a defensive play. Gets the stop and does it without fouling.
Inside, Olynyk with the steal. Here's Porter. Another miss by Houston. And no good. Had a chance to take the lead there.
And already they've staked out a noticeable advantage in terms of aggression and controlling the backcourt.
Sterling Brown is checked in for Houston. How about that strong defensive performance for this half's Mobile One block?
And you can see the mindset he has. When the game's this close, he's going to bring it at that end of the floor.
And now the first timeout called here for the Rockets. Now, Steve, you look around the league, a couple teams already suffering injuries, testing that depth early.
And because they came into the season with high hopes, it's a test of their mental resolve as well, Kevin.
And for a look at how the competition stacks up right now. These, the new power rankings, they tell a great story. Taking a look at Toronto, they're moving on up, 4th spot in the rankings this time around.
Well, seeing where this home team is right now, they're the best in class when it comes to putting a great product on the court. And we've seen that in the early going.
Good D by Lopez. The pass to Ramos. Whoops, they pick off the pass. Oh, and a fast break for the Rockets. Brown's got the ball. Draws contact on the shot, and now a three-point play chance as he'll head to the line.
He saw the opportunity to get an easy bucket on the break and took advantage of it.
First trip to the free throw line for him tonight.
Numbers this year at the line below 70, so when he's getting to the line, not nearly as effective as you'd like.
Pass to Clarkson. Olynyk with the steal. Here's Nwaba. He's covered by Clarkson. And a wide open look for Porter. Nailed from three-point land.
And they don't want to get in a habit of giving him open looks from three. First quarter still, but not who you want to leave open.
1:22 left in the first quarter. Clock at 6. Now, here's Clarkson. Tight defense on him, and he could not get that one to go. A lot of contact, and he'll go to the line for 2.
And you know, Clarkson entering the league as a second-round pick, a little unsung for most of his career, but always seems to find a way to contribute.
Free throw good. Clarkson, Exum, he's checked in for the Rockets. Bradley comes in for Porter. And both free throws good for Clarkson.
Just solid. Really one of the very best there is at the free throw line.
The Rockets shooting their 5th and 6th free throws of the game. First free throw is good.
The point guard out of Australia, Dante Exum, is a rare physical specimen. Reason why he has great length at that point guard position. Great size.
Exum hits them both. And here is Lopez. Clarkson looking for an opening. That's in for the first basket of the game after 3 attempts.
Very smooth finish with the finger roll.
55 seconds left to play in the first quarter. And Jordan Clarkson is going to pick up the foul. So that will be his 2nd foul of the game. We're in the bonus. We'll go to the line to shoot 2. The Rockets have shot a good percentage from the free throw line so far. They've made 5 out of 6. That's good from Exum. Good on both.
And trailing here in the early going, too many careless fouls, and they're giving up.
Oh, here he comes.
That was amazing, and look at the elevation.
He's putting on a show for these fans.
I can't believe he pulled that one out in the course of an actual game. Now, here's Exum. Passes it to Olynyk. Back to Exum. And finished off by Exum.
And with an excellent understanding of the game, Olynyk is able to find open teammates.
And he dunks it down.
Oh, Kevin, not a petty, not a Manny, but a facial.
Oh, a bounce to the ounce, Greg? Yeah, showing off the bunny. 30 seconds left in the first quarter of the game. Now, here's Exum. He's covered by Clarkson. Olynyk inside. There's Brown with the 3. And again, it's the Rockets from deep. To the left wing. Pass to Lopez. With 4 seconds on the clock and plenty of contact on the shot. So 2 free throws coming up. And there's the foul against Houston. And the first one at the line is good. And so he hits both.
And among NBA bigs, he is known for his ability to deliver at the free throw line.
He can't get that one to fall. The scoring fast and furious as we end
All
the first
right.
quarter. Houston on top, up by 5. And back in a moment as we'll get underway with quarter number 2.
Mga viewers dyan, mga repa, salamat sa
And if you're just joining us, we've
Nood,
played through one
palike,
quarter in this one.
share nyo lang yung
Let's
stream
quickly break
natin,
down
mga
the
repa.
game we've seen
Thank
so
you.
far from the Rockets, guys.
Showing a lot of confidence in their rotation. They went right to that bench when they needed points.
This is where you credit the guys in the front office for going out and getting you the pieces you need.
In a moment now to reset the lineups, courtesy of Gatorade, all fueled up for the second quarter of basketball. The pass to Aguilar. Banked in off the glass.
And defensively, they are on their heels every time the ball comes inside.
And so it's Exum with it. He'll bring it up for the Houston Rockets. It's a three-point game.
And gotta like what they've been doing down low in the post.
And Lopez throws it down.
And how about the incredible timing on that alley-oop?
He absolutely hammered it down. Lopez has gone 4 for 4 from the field. Perfect so far. Quarter number 2. We're about a minute in. Pass to Brown. Takes a three. A shot off that time.
And yeah, that old adage about being too wide open, not a thing. He just missed it.
Tate the pass to Brown. Knocks down the three ball. Brown's got 8.
And the D has gotten a little bit laxed here defending the triple.
Lopez right side. 5 to shoot. Lets it go from deep. Rebound by House.
And the great shooters know when they've got enough opening to go for the three. I didn't think it was a bad choice on that possession.
Now here's Bradley. He's been patient so far. Nothing on the scoreboard yet.
Good open look. Avery looking poised with the ball in his hands, making decisions.
Steve, the days of Avery Bradley being a scorer are probably over. I mean, he scored in the mid-teens, we know that, but now I think they value his defense as much as his scoring.
You're right, Kevin. Avery Bradley will rely on his athleticism, especially to get to the rim to score. With his injuries and changing situation, the chances, they just haven't been there. But he's still an effective player. We just won't see his scoring outbursts as often.
And here in the second quarter of action with a hair under 2.5 minutes played so far. Timeout called, the Rockets. Boy, your alma mater, UNLV, Greg, has produced some great NBA players over the years. I mean, so many great names.
No doubt about it. Listen, I got a special place in my heart for my former teammates Larry Johnson and Stacey Augmon.
Right.
But also guys like Sean Marion. You go back to Reggie Diaz, who was a tremendous player. And right now in the league, you got Kim Birch, dunk champ Derrick Jones, and up-and-comer in Christian Wood.
Good mentions. Here in the second quarter, we've played a little over 2.5 minutes now. For Houston, they have been coming through at the charity stripe. They've made 7 of their 8 attempts. The first one falls. And so he makes both from the line. And we're now a little over 2.5 minutes into the second quarter. And he uses the glass on the layup. He's got 8.
And they keep hammering away at him inside, forcing the ball into the paint.
Houston leading by 4. Now Wall. He has 7. Three-pointer. Bangs home the trifecta. Wall's got 10 points.
And they're right around 50% for the game on their threes, and they've only gotten better as the game's gone on.
But they recover it. Goes back up, and it's good on the layup.
And boy, have they been hitting the backboard in this game or what? Kind of surprising it's such a tight game.
Tate the pass to Gordon. And it's off from three-point range. One-on-one fast break. It's rebounded by Houston. Houston in the lead. Passes to Tate. Back to Gordon. And it's blocked. And he gets it back. And they get it back. Goes up again. That's a no-go, and he's still looking for his first bucket after 2 shots. The 3. That one, no good. And Houston the other way now. Kicks the wall. Lots of room. No good that time. Covered by Wall. Just 5 to shoot. And it's off the back rim. No good.
Can't fault the play call. Even though he couldn't convert, that's a good shot.
He hangs in there and cashes in on the second chance points.
That is really good work there on the offensive glass.
Second chance shot. And that one is off. And it's Houston the other way. Watching the line there, that'll be a backcourt violation. Let's see some of the numbers here for him. Now a timeout called by Houston. Porter's checked in for David Nwaba. Now we get a chance to check out the standings out west. Already we're in December. They hold the first place spot in the conference just right where they want to be. They've got momentum. And of course, there's the Rockets. They're much further down in the standings right now. Pass to Tate. And the Rockets making a change here. Olynyk's checked in. Here's Tate. Off target there. That would have pushed the lead to double digits. Guys, they're looking for a way to score here.
Yeah, they've had a tough time taking the lid off.
And there's the pass to Ramos. Shot clock at 6. Gordon with the defensive effort. And so it's Porter bringing it up now for the Rockets. 7-point game, the biggest lead in the game.
The will is there, but the execution is lacking. He can't seem to finish plays this quarter.
And didn't do anything fancy there, but didn't need to.
Nope, his only concern right now is getting the points on the board. And I don't mean style points. Now here's Wall. 10 points for him.
His second foul in as many quarters. We'll see if he backs off or stays aggressive.
Home team on D, trailing by 5. And it's blocked. Pushing it up. And here we go.
I'm amazed at Simmons' athletic ability. He moves so fluidly for someone that size.
Here's Houston now. Porter looking it over. On the line. Wall, no luck.
And when you can't get anything to fall, it definitely gets in your head.
And his rhythm, it's been way off. The goal now might be to get him something easy at the rim so he can just see the ball go in through the net, and that helps.
It's tipped, and they're able to recover. And here's Gordon from outside. And Simmons with the rebound.
He's kind of lost his way this period, having a hard time getting anything to go down.
Count it.
And they're passing the ball very crisply here.
Left to play in the first half. Here's Wall, and a lot of contact on that one, so he'll shoot 2 here.
The competitive firewall plays with is admirable. Fantastic at just figuring out ways to attract contact. No wasted trips at all. They're taking care of business at the line.
Brown is checked in for Gordon. That one misses.
His shot's just, it's not there right now. With his team leading, perhaps, let's focus on some other areas of the game. Playing with high energy, outworking the defense up the floor.
And I just love it when the fast break results in a high percentage look. Not always the case these days.
Now here's Porter. Pass to Brown. There's 39 seconds left to play here in the half. Wall, no luck.
And there have been some terrible shot choices here, Kev. That's not a good look at all.
They get the rebound. And it's Houston's ball. On the wing, Porter. Tries from 10. Good on the jump shot. Porter's got 5 now.
Great timing. That can be the difference between an assist and a turnover.
Clarkson against Porter. Fires the 3. A shot by Clarkson, no good. And now Porter pushing it up. No one back to stop him.
Hey, guys, I don't know that this is the time for that kind of flair. In a close game, the important thing is to get the 2 points, not necessarily the dramatics.
Oh, come on. He had to go for that, didn't he? My goodness. So that'll be it for the first half. Fairly even battle underway in this one. Rockets lead by 4. And we'll be back right after halftime to get the third quarter underway.
It's the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
We welcome you back. Ernie Johnson with Shaquille O'Neal, Kenny the Jet Smith. Quite the tussle there in the first half, huh? Houston found themselves in a close game in the first. At the end of one, they were able to end up with a 5-point lead. The second quarter was 8. And that'll do it.
Second half of basketball upon us. We may be in for an exciting finish based on how close of a game it's been so far. Look at John Wall. What a contribution so far.
Definitely been challenging the defense here early on, not settling for anything outside.
He's been very effective on the move, forcing the action, getting to his spots, and finishing plays.
Taking a look at the Rockets. We've got Olynyk. Wall out there with Gordon. And it's Tate in at the 4. Oh, and a fast break for the Rockets. Wall with the ball.
And how about John Wall? Just outstanding at sprinting down the floor and just jumping all over the defense.
Down low. Cuts off the pass. 4 on 3 as they bring it up. Gordon for 3. Hands it from downtown. Gordon's got the lead up to 9 now for Houston.
So many of Gordon's shots come from three-point range because he drains so many of them. When you've had his kind of success from beyond the arc, you're always going to have the green light.
No good that time. The Rockets go the other way with it. And another shot. The tray. The Rockets pull it in.
Ooh, they've come out ice cold to start this half. 3 misses and as many attempts.
A chance to extend the lead to double digits, but it's no good. Gordon's gotten just 4 of his 10 shots to fall here, shooting 40%. Here's Ramos. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here. Greg, as a young player, one of your mentors was Patrick Ewing. How valuable was that to have that kind of guy tutoring you, mentoring you as you were just getting in the NBA?
I tell you, he was the consummate professional and really an incredible leader by example. This guy spent infinite amount of hours in the gym in the offseason honing his craft. First on the floor, last to leave it throughout his professional career. And that's something he had in common with all the truly greats who've ever played the game.
Ben Simmons with the rebound.
And I'm sure next time he sits down, coach is going to have a few choice words for him with that shot selection.
And you know what? He knows it. You have to try to play within the system or you're going to come away with empty possessions.
2 minutes into the second half of play now. Bradley dishes to Olynyk. It's Bradley on the wing. He's still scoreless so far in this one. Passes it to House. 6 to shoot. The Rockets with another miss. They've been doing a great job of sharing the ball.
And guys, shot A comes to mind for me because right now that offense, it's a smooth operator.
That free throw good from Lopez. David Nwaba is checked in for the Rockets. Dante Exum comes in for Gordon, and both free throws good for Lopez. A little under 2.5 minutes gone by here in the third. Exum deciding where to go with it. To the left side wing. They get a hand on it. Lopez with the steal. To the right side. To the paint. And he caught that pass in full stride on his way to the big slam.
Well, and it took a terrific effort at both ends to sustain this run.
They've shown a lot of heart, a lot of fight, and they're close to taking the lead.
And he's going up for the alley-oop. It's deflected, but they get it back. Now, here's Clarkson, guarded closer. For the lead, he lays it in. 16 points for him.
Playing at his tempo, his pace, he's been dialed in all night.
Now a timeout called by Houston.
Yeah, just looking to tighten up their defense in the paint. They've got to be better.
It's a matter of want to. Helping out, contesting shots. You have to want to make the effort.
Sterling Brown, he's checked in for Houston. Stolen away. That shot off. The Rockets go the other way with it. And it's blocked.
How about the balance and body control? Simmons able to send that one packing. Oh, and he got fancy with that one.
Yeah, maybe trying to give them the momentum boost they need to break this game open. Just over 3.5 minutes through the third quarter of play now. Now, here's Exum. 6 points for him. He kicks it to Bradley. Another miss by Houston. Gets the bucket and the foul. That's on Dante Exum.
Yeah, they're going to have a nice little run here.
Porter's checked in for Bradley.
The first pick in the 2016 NBA draft.
Salamat Repa Raymond
Simmons has
Domingo
been
sa
a
pag-like ng
phenomenal
stream.
addition to our league.
Rockets trail by 6. They've been struggling here on offense.
Yeah, a bit of a dry spell for sure.
And the dunk by Olynyk.
Go into the rack with energy. And the D afraid to cut him off.
Yeah, got to chalk that one up to some shaky defending.
In a close game like this, everything has to be challenged, and everything has to be earned.
And here's the fast break. Lopez outside. A 3-ball. In it goes for the 8th time in 10 tries.
And boy, he's really in a groove. Dominant performance last game. Same thing this time out.
Here's the thing. He's a guy who will go on hot streaks for you over a number of games. He looked just a little out of rhythm. He's still trying to establish consistency from there.
And the dunk by Brown.
A tall guard who can see over the defense. Exum with no trouble locating the open teammate.
Clarkson on the wing. He's covered by Brown. It's rebounded by Houston. Olynyk's got 6 rebounds in the game. Here's Mwaba. A 3-pointer, no good. And taking care of the ball has been a problem for him.
That's something.
Oh! Oh!
He went. That was nice. You can't let Simmons get going off of these dunks. His confidence just soars when he slams it down like that.
Outside Porter. Now back to Mwaba. No good on the triple. Here's Lopez, and the dunk by Lopez.
And passes like that demonstrate the winning mindset Simmons has. A guy that wants to get his team involved.
Outside Porter. Exum with a wide open look. Off the mark there with the 3-point shot. Exum's gone 1 of 4 so far. It's tipped. 1:36 left in the 3rd quarter. Another miss by Houston.
And they have built their advantage on the scoreboard here by doing all the little things.
And Kevin Porter Jr., all the issues you'd expect from a rookie, Greg. Unforced errors, a few too many fouls and turnovers. But as you and I were talking, and as the coaches told us, the upside is huge.
I tell you, Kev, his first step with the ball in his hands is incredible. Getting burst by defenders like they're waiting at a bus stop. Once he matures, he's going to be a handful to deal with.
I'm glad we got to see the mobile 1 block once more. What a play.
Determined to protect the lead with the all-out effort defensively. Superb anticipation on the block.
Wall's shot is off.
What I like, he hasn't stopped competing despite the off night.
Wall with a block.
A stellar all-around defender. Wall enjoys rising up and denying shooters.
For 3. It's rebounded by Houston. Oh, and a fast break for the Rockets. And the slam dunk by Wall.
Now that's what I call a momentum changer.
Yeah, when you've got a point guard with that kind of spring, no lead is safe.
You're totally right. That can be a shot in the arm for them. A spark that turned things around. Trying to take advantage of soft defense, he might have gotten over-eager.
Here's the floater. Porter, no luck. Fast break, here we go. And there's the slam dunk to finish it off.
He's going to put that one in his scrapbook. Insane dunk.
And now they're starting to rub it in. Build up a lead, and here we go, baby. It is showtime. Now here's Wall. He's guarded closely. Brown wide open. He fired. A second chance effort. The shot's good.
And that's a lesson for the D. Fight harder on the glass.
Reason why: lack of focus, lack of communication, which led to second chance points.
And he was able to put it up in time, but doesn't fall. And so it's the home team in control with a 9-point lead to end the quarter. They've been playing some ferocious defense. And we've got more NBA action on 2K Sports coming your way after this break. The fourth quarter has arrived. So good to have you with us. And so it's Wall. He brings it up for the Houston Rockets. Dishes it to Porter. And the three off target. And for the Rockets, Porter is out there with Wall. Then there's Gordon, and it's Tate in at the center position.
And if they continue, Kevin, their outstanding free throw shooting, that'll help them seal the deal.
Number 8. 2 shots.
And he knocks down the first one. And the Rockets making a change here. Bradley's checked in. So he gets them both. Greg, I think of you in a New York Knicks uniform, legendary arena you played in. What was that experience like?
Kevin, intense. I remember the first time I suited up in a preseason game. We played the Dallas Mavericks. Both teams went up and down the court 3 times and nobody scored, and the fans started booing. And that's when I knew this is a little bit different. You better bring your A game.
And thicker skin, correct?
That too, yeah. And fortunately, there was no social media or internet back then. Goodness gracious.
Fourth quarter on the court for the Rockets. They've got Gordon. Avery Bradley is out there with Wall. And it's Tate in at the 5. Bradley, no one around him. And good, coming off the assist by Wall. Wall's got 3 assists in the game. And the whistle blows. It's going to be on John Wall. That's foul number 2 for him. Ramos, covered by Wall. Puts up a 3. The shot, no good. So Houston will take it the other way.
Not his best game, but they're still getting it done collectively. And you want him taking big shots for you in big moments. That one was as easy as it gets.
And I don't think he expected to get that good of a look. Poor communication defensively.
Yeah, good job to take it right at the D.
The first free throw is good. He hits both from the stripe.
And this is the pattern we typically see from this team as a whole, creating chances at the line and converting them.
About a minute and a half through the fourth quarter now. Wall, good.
And it just seems that every pass they make is leading to a score. Just great ball movement.
Ramos the pass to Clarkson. Here's Ramos. And they come right back with their own 3-pointer.
Both teams running perimeter-oriented plays that are working.
How often do we see this these days? Clubs answering each other from range.
Oh, and there's the one-handed jam.
Just rubbing it in their faces with that dunk.
He is never going to take his foot off the pedal.
And the defense knows he's relentless. You have to try and match that intensity.
No good with the layup.
Doesn't register as a block, but he did everything you want defending that shot.
You know what he did? He timed it well and did a good job of contesting without committing the foul.
He gets that one.
I love that they're continuing to attack despite being up big.
I'm impressed with their intensity tonight. They came in focused and they've executed.
Here's Wall. Out of hand on it.
Yeah, and they've shown effort and aggression in the paint, really right from the tip. Their rebounding edge right now, massive.
What I like here, even with the big lead, they continue to execute their offense.
They've taken nothing for granted. You can see they're playing the moment rather than the score.
Pass to Tate. The kick out to Wall. Another miss by Houston. Wall's gone 2 of 7 from the arc. Down low.
Oh, phenomenal alley-oop slam there.
They are taking advantage of a team that looks lost out there. Well, if you're just tuning in, welcome. We've got about 3.5 minutes gone here in the fourth quarter.
This could be a problem. That's his 4th foul with plenty of basketball left to play.
Olenek, he's checked in for Houston. Wall looking it over. The Rockets again can't hit.
And they just can't find a way to end this thing. Nothing falling right now.
All you see is a lot of frustration. Someone needs to step up and make a play to turn this thing around.
And they're getting points. They're getting stops. And this is how they'd like to play all the time.
Yes, when it's going good, it feels easy. These are the nights you relish, but they're tough to replicate.
And now only one away from being in the penalty.
And there's the feed to Gordon. Houston moving it around. To end the cold streak. A 3. The Rockets again can't hit.
Rare you'll see him miss such an open look.
Out of bounds. Houston takes possession.
Unforced errors. These are the kinds of things that break momentum.
Rockets trail by 16. They've been looking out of sync offensively.
Yeah, their offense has ground to a standstill.
Unloads from 9, and he's fouled pretty hard on that shot, but he's got the chance to pick up the points at the line.
You have to be very careful when you're guarding Gordon. He's adept at putting pressure on the defense.
The free throw drops for Gordon. And good on the second, so he makes them both. And the new G League Pro Team, Smitty, signed a number of 5-star high school basketball players. How do you think this is going to impact the college game?
Well, I think it's going to impact it, Kevin. You miss out on those stars, for sure. But I think you'll get more guys that'll play 2, 3, 4 years in college, which will give college basketball more consistency.
Down to 5 on the shot clock. To the inside. Clarkson. From outside the arc. Rebound by Olenek. Olenek's got 7 rebounds in the game. Let's go. The pass to Tate. Shot is good off the back rim and in.
A key rebound there, but they can do a little better on the glass here down the stretch.
Simmons gets the bucket.
And this is how Simmons puts up points. He challenges you close at the rim more often than not, having the physical advantage.
Now a timeout called by Houston.
And Kevin, he saw his guys just a little sluggish out there. Oftentimes a timeout like this allows you to kind of just reset.
And now we present our New Balance player of the game.
And in terms of his shooting, this has been one of the more accurate performances you'll ever see. I mean, he's been in constant motion, creating a lot of good looks for himself. But still, even when you're wide open, you expect to miss some of the time. That has not been the case here tonight. This guy has made everything.
The better he played, the more these fans got revved up. And that continued to play out over the course of his amazing performance. All right. Whoa! I mean, that's a rugged play.
That one was big time.
And how about the communication between teammates on that alley-oop?
And that's what you need to pull that thing off. Here's Wall. And the slam dunk by Wall.
And how about Wall? Just phenomenal at taking it to the defense with that lightning quick first step.
To the wing right side. Back to Lopez. Feeds to Clarkson. Eric Gordon with the rebound. Gordon's got 4 rebounds now tonight. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line. And the first one drops. That one falls, so he hits both of them. There's 1:54 left in the fourth quarter of this one. Lopez with the ball. Clock at 6. Rockets trail by 12. Gordon kicks to Olynyk. Wall passes to Gordon. Here's Olynyk. The Rockets with another miss. Olynyk's gone 1 of 3 on the night. Lopez outside. Drains the three-pointer.
Yeah, they can count this one in the win column. It has been a tremendous effort.
I love what we saw from them tonight, and I'm sure they'll try to replicate it next time out.
Yo, check Wall.
Wall against Clarkson. The kick out to Wall. Tried to answer back, but that 3 is off the mark. The drive by Lopez.
Taking no chances. They go on one last run to seal the deal.
Not messing around at all. They were focused, relentless, and they got the job done.
Wall with the bounce pass. Drains it from beyond the arc.
And how about the read from John Wall? He knows the angles, sees the opportunity, and makes the right feed.
Passes it to Ramos. Inside. And it's thrown down hard with both hands.
Well, overall, they're the team getting the better looks here in this second half.
For them, the first half was maybe more of a filling out process. Now it's winning time.
And here's Gordon. And Jordan Clarkson is going to pick up the foul. That will get him his 4th foul of the game. And due to the bonus, we'll head to the line for 2. And he makes the first. All free throws good from Eric Gordon. 15 seconds left to play in the final quarter. Makes it off the glass.
And Matador defense
That's one of the easiest shots he is ever going to see.
And this is what happens when you start to break your opponent's spirit. The resistance is no longer there.
So the home crowd happy here as they get the victory. This game may not have been the most exciting we've ever seen, but you have to appreciate just what a clinical performance they put on.
I know their fans appreciated it, and we saw at times just stretches of excellent defense. Potency from an offensive standpoint as well. They were pretty much dominant.
And that about wraps it up. For Greg Anthony, David Aldridge, Steve Smith, and the rest of our terrific 2K Sports crew, this is...
Simula na naman. Magandang umaga, kaibigan.
Broadcasting live, 2K Sports presents the NBA. It's Monday night. Alongside Doris Burke and Greg Anthony, this is Kevin Harlan. And on the sidelines, Hall of Famer David Aldridge. For the Denver Nuggets, they come into tonight's game after the loss to Portland.
And sometimes you can make a few plays here and there, but never get into a real rhythm. That's what happened to them in that game.
I'll tell you, that's a great way to put it, because I thought they were all over the place. They never settled into any kind of rhythm.
Now let's take a look at the Nuggets opening lineup. Millsap and Jokic, the big men. Murray out there with Monte Morris. And it's Porter in at the 3 slot.
A big you can't really send to the line too much. Jokic, an effective free throw shooter.
First one falls for him.
And for Jokic, a slow start to last season, came in heavy, lost over 20 pounds as he played his way into shape. And boy, did he come on strong down the stretch.
Well, we know, Greg, that Jokic is never going to be the most explosive athlete, but some have questioned his conditioning, even his motor. What do you see?
I mean, the crazy thing is, even with those questions, he regularly puts up box scores we haven't seen in half a century. But to win it all, you've got to leave no stone unturned. And I think for a young player, he's got to make more of a commitment to his body. And I think we will see that in time.
Shooting 2.
And the first one drops. We got a lot of talent in the front court tonight between these two teams, Doris. That's where a lot of the focus for us will be.
We will have an opportunity to see offense being run through the low post. So the interior defense is going to have to be strong. Will you send an extra defender? Where will that defender come from? There's a lot to play out here tonight, Kevin. Boy, a really soft touch on display. It is a luxury to have a big man who can hit from the line at a consistent rate.
Morris passes to Murray. All sorts of time. That one doesn't drop. Lopez left side. And Lopez throws it down hard.
And passes like that demonstrate the winning mindset Simmons has. A guy that wants to get his team involved.
Now, here is Morris. Defense is right there. Here's Jokic. And it's out of bounds. The Nuggets able to retain possession here. First quarter of play, 1 minute played. And they're pushing it up. Millsap with the double team. Now the pass to Ramos. Here's Clarkson. That three off the mark. And let's catch up with our sideline reporter, David Aldridge.
Well, I had a chance to catch up with head coach Mike Malone. This is the first meeting of these two teams, so he didn't know exactly what to expect. But he does know that he wants his guys to attack offensively. He feels their success on that end will dictate their success through the game. So, guys, we can expect them to be aggressive from early on.
Thanks, D.A. Sounds like they're going to do what they can to get this offense rolling.
Yeah, they'd like to get out to a fast start, establish a little bit of rhythm and pace right up front.
Yeah, I think if they can come out and dictate the tempo, that's to their advantage.
Here's Morris. Good for the basket. Starting off 1 for 1 with that shot.
And their post play has been really solid right off the bat.
Ben Simmons gets the bucket.
You can't shake Simmons. He is very used to getting hit. Even with contact, he can finish strong.
And Morris has got the ball here for the Nuggets. Outside, Porter. Pass to Jokic. First quarter of ball, almost 2.5 minutes in. Jokic has gone 1 of 3 from the field here. And a chance now to take a look at some numbers for Paul Millsap.
2 shots. Foul. 2.
At the line, number 11. 2 shots.
The first free throw is good. And he makes both free throws.
The way he's shooting free throws tonight, you simply don't want to put him there.
Morris looking over the floor. And a wide open look for Porter. A three-pointer off the mark. To the middle, here's Clarkson. And he goes in for the dunk.
This guy is more than capable of making that play. Jordan Clarkson confident around the cup.
And so it's Morris with it. He'll bring it up for Denver. Trailing by 2. Got a piece of it. And here we go. And he lobs it up toward the rim. Hammers the alley-oop through.
Quick job of getting up the floor and creating early offense.
You don't give the defense any chance to set up. Sometimes you just love an easy look.
Now, here is Morris. They need this, and that's 2 points on the layup.
How about the head of steam he's able to generate right there and just gets to the rack really easy.
Back to Clarkson. Rebound by Murray.
Boy, this guy is a good finisher, so he misses a chippy. That's tough to take.
Jokic trying to free himself up. Another shot, and it's good on the way in. Jokic has got his second basket of the night.
Such a savvy player. Love watching Jokic battle for positioning on the offensive glass.
You have to have the vision to find the open man. Beautiful pass.
Nuggets trail. Outside Porter. Jokic inside. To the inside. Here's Millsap. Jokic trying to free himself up and misses it off the right side of the rim. Throws it up high.
And he pulls off the Houdini to take that catch and slam it through.
Stupendous alley-oop. Now, here is Morris. Both teams deciding to change it up. Jokic finds Millsap. Barton the bounce pass. Knocked loose. Lopez with the steal. Off they go on a 3-on-1 break. And the dunk by Lopez.
Well, they weren't going to pass up that chance to get out and run following the steal.
Timeout is called. First of the game for the Nuggets. Greg, we know the names of the superstars, but there are players that are just under that category who probably should get a little more recognition.
Hey, Kevin, that's a great point, and I'm going to toot my alma mater's horn a little bit. Christian Wood's a guy that kind of reminds me of that. He's kind of on the come up. How about Devontae Graham, the second rounder back in 2018, but he's showing to be an established young talent in this league, and there are many more guys like that, and they're going to have their opportunity to become household names.
The Nuggets have had 2 chances at the line already, making them both.
And typically a strength of theirs, 79% on the season.
And so Murray nails both of them.
And with what we saw in the bubble, Murray has clearly elevated his game. Showed that he could be a #1 option on offense. I mean, his output was an incredible part of that run for the Nuggets.
Over to the wing, to the paint. There's the killer two-handed slam.
Oh, inflicting some punishment with the two-hand flush.
They're going for the throat. Barton passes to Gordon. Nice concentration to hit the double clutch layup. You know, Greg, the further we went into the playoffs, the more Jamal Murray looked like a star.
I mean, Kevin, big shots in clutch situations, logged heavy minutes, but, you know, never wavered. A truly heroic performance from Murray all postseason.
No good on the 3.
Absolutely tenacious, guys. Stuck right on him defensively, bothered that shot.
It's good. He makes his first shot of the game.
And this guy is a scoring machine. I mean, I know I'm not the only one to describe him that way.
The Nuggets trail by 6.
Ouch. 3 fouls for him already. And now if you're the coach, you got to think about sitting him down.
Ball stolen.
They need to start taking care of the basketball. Careless play since the opening tip. Nice pass there to set that basket up.
.149 left to play in the first quarter. Pass to McGee. And the slam dunk by McGee.
Oh, that's straight TNT, baby. Explosive.
That was pretty, and he just has that effortless knack for getting inside. And that one is stuffed right through.
Well, he's such a good athlete for a center. It's how he's able to succeed despite being one of the smallest fives in the NBA.
The Nuggets trail by 8. Barton outside. Back to Murray. Stripped it away. And they're on the break. The rim-rattling two-handed jam.
They've been excellent so far, coming in with a well-balanced attack.
On the offensive end, it feels like they're getting the shots they want, and defensively, they are connected and on a string.
Now here's Murray. It's good.
And the confidence from Murray, just so efficient from the interior.
There's 47 seconds left in the first. They double him with Barton. Guarded by McGee. Just 5 on the clock. Green with the rebound. And Murray's got the ball here for Denver. 8-point game. And it's Gordon missing. Barton defending. Lopez outside. There's the 3. Offensive rebound. Tries again, and he sinks the layup.
And they have owned the paint so far, and the score reflects it.
I know it's early, but you have got to like the dominance down low. Right now, they are playing bully basketball.
And so it's the home team going into the break with a 10-point lead. Their lead is where it is because they've gotten good shots. A lot of good shots. We've got more NBA basketball coming your way in just a minute. And welcome back to the second quarter of action. Plenty of basketball left to play, but this one has been...
Simula na naman. Magandang umaga, kaibigan.
They certainly made the commitment to pounding the basketball into the painted area, and boy, is it paying dividends.
And a chance here presented by Gatorade to see who's on the floor, all fueled up and ready to go for the start of the second quarter. So on the floor for Denver, Bill Barton is out there with Jamal Murray. And there's JaVale McGee. And there's Gordon. And it's Dozier in at the small forward position. From 20 feet out, and he knocks down the jumper. Dozier's got the first points up on the board here in the second quarter for Denver. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws.
And when you watch Hardaway shoot, one thing that stands out, he has a very quick release.
And Greg, that's what makes the jumper very tough to contest, especially when he's dialing it up from range. You have to stay connected to this guy defensively. It's not easy to do with the other weapons on this team.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
First free throw is good. Greg, one of your former teammates, John Starks, would get under a guy's skin on the court. He's like a nuisance, but really opposite off the floor, away from the game.
I tell you, Kevin, John's got a heart of gold, and anybody that knows him is going to be a fan of the person. John is as good a friend as I can ever recall having.
And that's good as he hits both of his shots. The Nuggets trail by 10. Morris outside. Jokic trying to free himself up. And it's Gordon missing. Gordon's gone 1 of 3 shooting so far. Over to the left wing. Defended by Gordon. And he lays it straight in. He has 6.
Another bucket down low. They've been the aggressors, taking the ball inside and attacking at the rim.
Now, here is Morris. Jokic kicks to Dozier. Passes it to Morris. And here's Jokic. Shot clock at 6. And that one, good. 8 points for Jokic.
Sometimes he seems to be indestructible with the finishes he can make. Jokic is a force down low.
I'll tell you, that vertical ability he has puts him in select company in NBA power forwards. May not have great size, but boy, he plays bigger than it.
Inside, here's Morris. That's in, coming off the assist from Jokic. Morris has got 6 points.
And guys, they continue to put a lot of pressure on the interior defenders with their work down low.
Jokic grabs the miss. Jokic has got his 4th rebound in this one.
I mean, I like the call. I thought the defense was just there a little late.
A different look for Denver. Millsap comes in for Gordon, and it's Michael Porter in for Will Barton. Here's Dozier. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up.
And at 6'10", Porter is a threat to score inside, which is why the defense trying to rough him up a bit.
And he's got his first free throw of the game. Free throw good. Porter.
And there have been some to compare Porter to Kevin Durant. Really a fluid shooter who also possesses amazing athleticism.
Back to Clarkson. There's the pass to Ramos. Lopez outside. Hits the three-point bomb. 11 points in the game.
Unwilling to let up even for a moment. That's his killer instinct, just fanning the flame.
One thing I enjoy is watching players who don't pay attention to the score. You lock in on the moment and play the right way.
And you better hammer Jokic to get him off on his shot. The Serbian is a solid 7-footer and laser focused.
Lopez left side. In the corner, it's Clarkson. Pass to Ramos. Jokic defending. To the wing on the left. Clock at 4. Denver grabs the miss. And Jordan Clarkson is going to pick up the foul. That is his first foul of the game. And with the frequency of three-point shots skyrocketing, Greg, does the drastic change concern you? And should something be done to lessen the dependence these teams have on threes?
It's crazy. I mean, we're starting to see teams take more threes than twos. You know, some have said maybe limit fouls on three-pointers to only 2 free throws. That might eliminate some of the flopping on those long-range attempts, but I really feel like this is the evolution of the game, and that 3 is going to be vital.
Closing in on 4 minutes played here in the second quarter. Here's the 3. Doesn't go that time. And it's Denver the other way. Here's Dozier. And the rebound goes to Lopez. Lopez has got 4 rebounds now tonight.
Throw it down, young fella. Simmons is explosive and without a doubt one of my favorite dunkers.
And so it's Morris with it. He'll bring it up for Denver. Trailing by 10. It's blocked.
I'd love to see them impose themselves a little more on the backboard. That's a great way to find confidence. Always a surefire way to get back in the game.
Drills it from outside.
This guy can do so much for you on the offensive end, and that is why his number gets called time and time again.
Denver with the ball. Time called here. The Nuggets decide to talk it over. So it's both teams making substitutions here. Pass to Murray. Jokic inside. And another miss by Denver.
I'm shocked that it didn't turn into 3 points. I mean, he makes you pay on those nearly every time.
And it's good, 2 points.
When you allow good scorers to get uncontested shots at the rim, no wonder you're losing.
To me, this has simply stated been a complete lack of defensive attention and focus all night long.
Now here's Murray. Passes to Jokic. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul.
And it's a challenge trying to guard Jokic from there. Adept at making you foul him on the way up.
On the night, he's gone 2 for 2 at the stripe. Free throw, good. Jokic. Well, we know, Greg, that Jokic is such a unique talent at that center position. Young player, already top 10 in career triple-doubles.
How about the most triple-doubles ever by a foreign player? You think of the great skilled European big man. Jokic, arguably the most skilled of them all. I mean, even from over here, you could see that one pretty clearly.
At the line for 2.
The first one falls.
And they have yet to miss a shot from the line here this quarter.
He's perfect from the line this time. The Nuggets trail by 15. Here's Morris. Nice 4 for 7 from the floor with that shot.
Well, offensively, this guy has been cooking. They're definitely not losing because of him.
Ramos covered by Morris. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul. It's going to be on Jokic.
At the line, number 2 shots.
And he knocks down the first one. And that one goes in. 2 from the line that time.
And really about as good a free throw shooting team as you're going to see. We're getting plenty of proof of that tonight.
And the shot goes in. Jokic has got 10 points in the quarter.
I'll tell you, he's in a rhythm and playing with purpose. Great first quarter, even better in the second.
Down low, it's stolen by Green. Guarded by Porter. And it's Denver with the rebound.
Yeah, you won't see him miss many dunks unless you've got somebody right in his face, as was the case there on that possession.
Listen, he knows he should have made that shot. We'll see if they can work it back to him in that same area.
The Nuggets trail by 13. Wide open look here for Murray. Off target with his 3. Murray's gone 1 of 4 from the field. There's 1:26 left in the first half of the game. To the middle, here's Aguilar, and he gets contact and the whistle on the shot. 2 shots coming up. And the Denver Nuggets get called for the foul. This is his first free throw of the game.
At the line for 2.
Shoot 2.
And the first one at the line is good for the Nuggets. JaVale McGee's checked in for Jokic. Gordon comes in for Michael Porter. And Barton subbed in for Morris. Both good from the line that time. Here's Murray. 1:20 left now here in the second. Goes up on the wing. Does not score again. That's his fourth miss against one make. Oh, he's going up for the alley-oop here. Up high to stuff the alley-oop.
And that's about maximum range for an alley-oop, guys. It's got to be.
That's just crazy. Absolutely nuts. And it's Gordon with the ball. He brings it up for the Denver Nuggets. 17-point game. There's 49 seconds left to play here in the second quarter. And the wide open shot from Green. And boy, that looked like goaltending. Yes, it is. And so they will award the basket there.
That's a very close call. I'm sure he thinks it's a clean block, but looks like it was on the way down.
And oh boy, a lot of contact there, but he gets the call and will shoot two. It's on JaVale McGee.
And with the offense getting right to the rim, at least they saved the layup.
Taking 2 shots.
And he makes the first. That's also good. So he hits both free throws. 30 seconds left in the first half. Murray outside. Scores for only the second time tonight. Now 2 for 6 from the field.
Love how creative Murray is with the ball. Just dribbling through defenders like it's nothing.
Fires from deep. Murray with the defensive effort. Barton right side. 2 on the clock. And Barton throws it down.
Boy, don't you love to see Aaron Gordon make these kinds of decisions. This guy is fully capable of recognizing open teammates.
And so it's the home team.
The 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Welcome back to 2K Sports, everybody. Ernie Johnson, Shaquille O'Neal, Kenny the Jet Smith. Let's talk about that first half. Taking a look at this home squad. And, big fella, let's get your thoughts on the home team.
Well, they were really in attack mode. The most telling stat is how many times they got to the free throw line. They weren't all afraid to get their hands and get those elbows dirty. You know, I'm a specialist when it comes to the elbows.
And over to Kenny. What did you think about Denver?
Well, after the field goal percentage they allowed in the first half, it's time for them to get tough. That's right, tough. If they're going to stay in this game, they'll need to turn this into a street fight. Get physical. Let some elbows go. Yes, let them go. And guys know they're going to be no more easy baskets in here. Let them know that.
Thanks for joining us, folks. We're now just a few minutes away from the start of the third quarter.
With a big gap on the scoreboard, the second half begins with very different goals for these teams. One side trying to mount a comeback, one side trying to protect their lead. You look at Jokic in this game, he has been everywhere.
And the way he goes at defenders, he is bound to get to the line just like he did there in that first half.
I have to love his tenacity. This guy stays in attack mode, makes defenders work, tries to keep them off balance.
Well, we've got a second half of basketball for you. We think it's going to be pretty good. A big comeback, though, is needed for this game to be competitive, and it probably has to happen quickly. Ramos the pass to Lopez. In the corner, it's Clarkson. Misses the three. The Nuggets trail by 12. And here's the fast break. Jokic leading the way. And for the Nuggets, Millsap and Jokic, the big men. Monte Morris is out there with Jamal Murray. And it's Porter at the 3 spot. Good work there as it goes. Morris has got the first points of the third quarter up on the board for the Nuggets.
Well, we've seen that movie a few times, haven't we? An easy bucket in the paint.
Ramos the pass to Clarkson. It's hauled in by the Nuggets. Jokic has got 9 rebounds in the game, getting it done.
Boy, he cannot get anything to fall.
Oh, young fella. Woo. He is so quick off the ground. Porter just gives the defense very little time to react.
They're going to turn it over. They couldn't get it inbounds that time. His shot was hindered by that momentous mobile 1 block.
Emphatic with the rejection. You've got to appreciate that kind of forceful defense.
Here in this third quarter, just over a minute play. They get it again. Outside for Murray. They shoot again. And Jokic lays it up and in. Jokic has got 18 points in the game.
And this is why Jokic is an all-star, all-NBA caliber talent, because of his ability to dominate in an effortless fashion.
They double him with Jokic. Now the pass to Ramos. And he makes no mistake on the slam dunk.
And just tacks a few more points onto their lead with the tomahawk.
That's bringing it down hard. The Nuggets trail by 8. Morris outside. It's stolen. To the paint.
Oh, phenomenal alley-oop slam there.
They are taking advantage of a team that looks lost out there. 2 minutes gone in this third quarter now. And so it's Morris with it. He'll bring it up for the Denver Nuggets. Pass to Murray. And it's Murray with the jam.
And the amazing athleticism of Murray just taking off towards the rim for the jam.
One thing we've seen from these guys is excellent passing.
No doubt about it. It's fun to watch the way they're operating as a team right now. They are all in sync.
Here's Clarkson. No good with the triple.
And the well is running dry for him right now. Nothing falling.
And this is where you hope that he can find something easy so he can see the ball go through the net.
You gotta love whenever Murray goes straight up with the jump shot off the pass. He's so good at reading the defense.
And here we go with Morris running it up the court. Ben Simmons with the rebound. Lopez outside. Hey, Greg, if you could coach one team right now, who would it be?
That's a tough one. Clippers, Lakers, Bucks. You know what? I would probably go Lakers or Bucks because you would have an opportunity to coach someone who arguably might be considered the best to ever play the game, because I think Giannis is trending in that direction, and LeBron obviously already is.
How about a guy like Kemba Walker and coaching the Celtics, having him to do what you want to do on the floor?
Oh, he'd be brilliant. And
yeah.
Kemba, one of the most underrated leaders in our game. Great, great human being.
That's good from Lopez. The Nuggets trail by 8. Morris inside. Second shot opportunity. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line.
A nightly double-double threat. Jokic is also an exceptional playmaker for a guy that size.
The Nuggets have been coming through at the charity stripe. They've made 7 of their 8 attempts. Free throw, good. Jokic. Martin's checked in for Morris. And Jokic drops them both.
And sometimes from the outside, not always clear what led a coach to call for a timeout.
And as you know, it's what comes after that gives you some sense of what has changed.
makes it look easy, dunking it hard with one hand.
And guys, he's not an easy man to stop when he's got the rim in his sights.
Never has been, never will be. He is a determined finisher. Picked away. Powered down with both hands.
And there is no better way to add to the lead.
Isn't that true, GA, especially when the slam is coming from the point guard?
That's got to be a little bit deflating to the defense, guys. Getting kicked when you're down. My goodness.
Murray kicks to Dozier. The Nuggets with another miss. Dozier's gone 1 of 3 from the field here. Lopez outside. To the inside. And he makes good on the layup. He's got 22.
Yeah, that was the third straight high percentage look the defense has allowed. The defenders have got to start putting bodies on bodies.
Murray surveying the D. Gordon's checked in for Denver. Here's Dozier.
And now only 1 away from being in the penalty.
Murray outside. Pulls up from the corner. A second chance effort. He takes it up and lays it in.
You have to appreciate the doggedness and intensity on the glass. Wow.
Martin defending. Inside. And that one is hammered home.
And how about breaking out the Statue of Liberty on that dunk?
A nice way to pad that lead a little more. You're right. Here's Murray. He's got 11.
And if you're drawing up your starting 5 for team irrational confidence, Jamal Murray makes a strong case. This guy is fearless.
The first free throw is good. And Murray, we know, can be streaky, Greg. Still mid 30% for his career from three-point range.
Of course, the degree of difficulty pretty high on a lot of his shots. Off the bounce with the hand in his face. And he's more than a shooter, a versatile scorer who can get it done in a variety of ways.
Here's what Denver's going with right now. JaVale McGee's checked in for Jokic. And it's Green in for Barton.
There it is, guys. One of those effort plays that makes a big difference in the game.
And GA, it is definitely making a difference so far today. Wow, hammering it in.
Wow, and that sort of showmanship is just deflating right now to a team trying to get back into a game like this.
Ouch, Greg, that is definitely an emphasis jam. A big apostrophe or exclamation point, maybe even a question mark. This is his first chance at the line tonight. And he knocks down the first one.
And even though they're down, they are putting on a show at the free throw line.
He makes 1 of 2 that time. No question who's been in control of this game.
Boy, they have really taken charge here.
Puts the move on. There's JaVale McGee with the rebound. So it's Denver now. It's his first trip to the line. Free throw good. Gordon.
And a tough season a year ago for Aaron Gordon, Doris. Fell short of the output he had the last few years and had a tough time hitting from the outside.
Look, Greg, you're an former NBA player, so you know the history here. Trying to find a rhythm while fighting through injuries is very difficult to do. This guy's got unbelievable athleticism. He's sharpening his skills. I think it's just a matter of time for Aaron Gordon.
Defended by Gordon. And down it goes, jamming that one home.
Pretty dime there, the kind of ball movement coaches love to see.
1:53 left to play in the third. Now Morris, 10 points for him. Gordon inside. It's blocked, and they'll keep possession. The offensive rebound. Green's gone 1 of 3 on the night. To the paint. Green with the rebound. Green's got his 5th rebound in this one. Murray dishes to Morris. Back to Murray. Out to Morris. Launches a 3. That shot no good.
Let's give some credit to the defense for how they're guarding this guy right now, because they're refusing to let him get comfortable.
3 straight baskets in transition now. They'll want to end that trend in a hurry.
Here's Murray, 13 points in the game. They need a good offensive possession.
Yeah, they've gone a long time without a bucket.
And there's Morris. That's good on the assist by Murray. Morris has got 13 points.
And they've got to talk to each other on D there. Miscommunication, and now he's able to make a pay.
There's 49 seconds left in the third. Defended by Gordon. Down low. Oh!
He's going to put that one in his scrapbook. Insane dunk.
And now they're starting to rub it in. Build up a lead, and here we go, baby. It is showtime. In the corner, Murray with it. Another 3 for Denver.
And if you don't get out on Murray, he will light you up from beyond. He's lethal.
Murray's gone 2 of 5 from beyond the arc so far. 8-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock. To the inside. Shot clock at 5, and Aaron Gordon gets the whistle that time. That's his first foul. And the home team has possession. 17 points was their biggest margin. Clarkson taking his time here. Lets it go from 11, and no luck with that time on the buzzer beater. And as we end the third quarter, a double-digit deficit will make it tough to come back. They lead by 12, and we're coming right back after this break to get the fourth quarter underway. And a quick look now at the State Farm assist of the game.
Yeah, an easy choice tonight. Look at the precision on this pass. Put it on a platter for him.
And when you're the beneficiary of a pass that good, you better deliver, and he did just that.
And there may not be a lot of drama down the stretch as we head into the fourth quarter, but stranger things have happened. Morris with the ball. Outside Gordon. And that one clearly a foul. Gets the whistle, and 2 shots coming up.
Well, you can't help but think of the dunk contest robbery with Aaron Gordon. Didn't receive max points on some of his dunks that clearly deserved it. Said he's done with the event after the last go. And I can't say I blame him.
That free throw, no good. And with the dunk contest and Aaron Gordon, some of the dunks he pulled off, Greg, were outstanding.
I mean, going over Taco Fall was the big one. The one-handed windmill was impressive
as well. Gordon doesn't need a trophy. Everyone knows he's one of the best dunkers we've ever seen.
So on the floor for Denver, Paul Millsap out there with Michael Porter. Then there's Monte Morris. And there's JaVale McGee. And it's Gordon in at the 2-guard spot. Porter passes to Morris. Back to Porter. And with that one, the lead is trimmed to single digits. That's 7 points for Michael Porter. Here's Clarkson. Millsap covering. Up again. Great positioning on the putback.
And they're beginning to just flat out fall apart defensively right now, especially on the interior.
Morris outside, and it's Gordon finishing it off.
Just put the pass in his vicinity, and Aaron Gordon will take care of the rest.
Porter with the steal. To the middle. Wants to get it to Morris and does. And Morris throws it down.
Well, if you don't take care of the ball, fellas, that's what can happen.
Absolutely, Greg. That makes the turnover even more painful.
At the end of the day, though, it's 2 points. Don't hang your heads. Let's get refocused and play with more patience.
And you could tell he thought that triple was going to fall.
Outside for Millsap. Goes back up. And oh, he blocked it and deflects off the backboard. It's tipped. It's stolen by Morris. Porter outside. And again, Denver with the triple.
And they have gotten themselves back into this game just in the nick of time. If that run had come any later, it would have been Katie bar the door.
They're showing so much passion and determination here at the end. They're close to the lead, but still have plenty of work left to do.
They're trying to stem the tide here.
Yeah, this is why you hate to lose momentum. It can be hard to get it back.
Both teams will make substitutions. Okay, well, let's check in with David Aldridge, who's reporting from the sidelines.
Thanks, Kevin. Well, the head coach of the home team had some words for the team during the break. He said, keep grinding. We're in good shape. Things aren't always going to go perfectly. Don't let that slow you down. Let's just stick to what got us here. Kevin, we'll see if they can build on this lead.
Okay, David, thanks.
At the line for 2.
First one falls for him. And he makes both free throws. And so it's Morris with it. He'll bring it up for the Denver Nuggets. They trail by 6. And here's Porter. In the corner, it's Morris. From outside, off the mark. He lobs it up.
Oh, and the lead gets bigger on a ridiculous offensive sequence.
That dunk alone would have been spectacular. Never mind it coming at the end of an alley-oop. Millsap left side. And Millsap slams it in.
How many times have we seen Millsap throw it down? We've known about his leaping ability for years.
To the inside. And he jams it after taking the nice feed on the run.
Oh, inflicting some punishment with the two-hand flush.
They're going for the throat. Morris passes to Gordon. Offline with his 3.
And you don't want to give up that kind of look too often.
2 shots.
No good on that one.
Well, probably a little draft in the arena tonight. He's the last guy you expect to miss the mark by that much.
Absolutely. Jamal Murray, he's checked in for Gordon. And the second free throw, good. The Nuggets trail by 9. Murray outside. The good-looking shot from the wing.
I'll tell you, tough first half, puts it in the rear view. The shooting percentage starting to reflect that.
Ramos the pass to Clarkson. Dishes to Lopez. Back to Clarkson. Looking to end his cold spell. And he gets the basket. Officials blowing the whistle, so a chance at the line for one more.
How about Jordan Clarkson? The ability at his position to absorb contact and finish the play.
Free throw good. Clarkson. Look at the clock. A little under 3.5 minutes gone here in the fourth. Pass to Jokic. And Jokic slams it in.
And no doubt they'd love to see him get a lot more of those opportunities.
And that deficit will go away quickly if he does, Greg. It's hauled in by the Nuggets. Jokic has got 15 rebounds here tonight. Here's Porter. It's no good. He's now 4 of 9 from the field. Here's the lob to the hoop. Oh, and they get in the way of the alley-oop. Not to be. Good play defensively. Down low. Shot from 6. In deep. Jokic drops it in. Jokic has got 24.
Yeah, the chemistry has been terrific. Really impressed with their offensive execution.
Out to the right wing. To the paint. Jokic defending. Through the net again. He's done that 10 times tonight, and he's only needed 11 shots to get there. Time called here. The Nuggets decide to talk it over.
Well, it's been an express lane to the rim. Coach can't be happy about that.
Well, poor rotations, poor communication. There's a lot to figure out right now.
And now, let's take a look at the New Balance Player of the Game.
And guys, no doubt who our pick was going to be. He's made everyone else on the court look like they're playing at half speed. It's been total domination, and you can't help but just sit back and admire that performance.
He sure has given this crowd a treat tonight. This kind of performance only cements his status as a fan favorite. The Nuggets trail by 8. Millsap has the open look. Sinks the three-pointer. Millsap's got 5 points now in the quarter.
Their ability, again, to stretch the floor, particularly in this second half.
And guys, boy, when you're hitting, it sure does work. It obviously opens up major options at the offensive end.
For 3, Murray. That's in, coming off the assist from Jokic. Jokic has got his 4th assist with that last one here tonight. So far, we've seen them be a bit careless with the ball.
Simply put, out of control is how they played thus far. They're going to have to reel it in and show some more discipline.
Ramos, covered by Morris.
Just the kind of play they need in a game this close.
You know, that's the kind of aggression they want from their floor leader.
Boy, and not just the aggression, the ability to get to the rim, but how about the finish with intention? Oh.
Good chance here for Porter. And he buries that one, drilling the rim on the way down.
And it's clear Porter is a gutsy guy, someone who enjoys taking and making huge shots for his team.
plenty of drama in this one so far.
Yeah, don't be surprised if it isn't decided until the final buzzer.
Pass to Ramos. Guarded by Porter. Deflects the pass. Jokic with the steal. And now the Nuggets. Fast break. Jokic is running. Murray, good.
And he just seems to always deliver in the clutch. And he's got it going right now. That's who they want taking the big shot.
Lopez. And he hammers that one down right on the face of Jamal Murray.
Hey, guys, I don't know that this is the time for that kind of flair. In a close game, the important thing is to get the 2 points, not necessarily the dramatics.
Oh, come on. He had to go for that, didn't he? My goodness.
A perfect teammate. I mean, Millsap's numbers don't always jump off the screen, but boy, when you need him, he's there.
Millsap with the steal. Out to Morris to take the lead. That's good. And it's Millsap with the assist. And now a 3-point Nugget lead.
Heavy incoming from beyond the arc, a key part of their initiative this entire fourth quarter.
It feels like they have worked their perimeter game to perfection, swinging the ball, cashing in from the outside. What a performance.
And that was the right call. When you need a basket, go to the guys you trust the most.
Well, you've got to earn trust and equity by making shots. Nice delivery there.
Huge. Jokic comes through just fearless. What an option.
The shot's good from Lopez.
And obviously his momentum from the last game has carried over here tonight.
And I think that's the one thing every player is searching for. Consistency. They're giving this guy a chance to carry the offense once again.
Outside, and Jokic throws it down.
Calm and collected in the game's biggest moments. You can rely on Jokic when you need a basket.
Count it, and the foul. It's going to be on Jokic.
So much riding on that shot. What a bucket.
I'll tell you, that changes things, doesn't it? Good job, young fella. What a game.
He sinks the clutch free throw.
This guy has a reputation for being a great free throw shooter, and you've got to knock him down. He does it here.
Inside with some arc, and another assist for him.
That makes 15 assists.
He's been one step ahead of the defense all game long. To the inside. Good defense by Jokic. And so it's Jokic with it. He brings it up for the Nuggets. And it's Murray with the jam.
And the competitive nature of Murray making all the difference there. Doing everything he can to rally his team.
And now we've got the intentional foul. So the first one drops, and that puts them up by 5. So he goes 2 for 2 at the line, and it's a 6-point ball game.
And as long as they can keep doing that kind of work at the foul line, this lead will be safe. And looking for a very quick shot here.
You've got to run a play that's a quick strike. You've got to immediately foul after that. That's a complete effort. Stuck with his man, gets his hand up, and then he doesn't hesitate to finish the possession with the rebounding job.
And now they decide to foul intentionally. Gets the first. That makes it a 7-point lead. And so he drops them both. It's an 8-point game. What do you think, guys?
Some call them wins and lessons. Coach not wasting any time making his point.
Well, maybe not his time, but this game is certainly finished. Let's get it over with.
17 seconds left in the fourth. It drops. Oh, and that cuts the lead to just 5.
You can't just stop when there's a pick set up. Gotta fight over it as a defender.
You know exactly what that takes. It takes energy, it takes activity, it takes intensity.
You have to foul, but I'm sure they would have liked to foul someone different.
Second one is good, hitting both at the line, and it's a 7-point game. We've got 13 seconds left here in the fourth quarter. Here's Ramos. His three-pointers off the mark. And Jordan Clarkson is going to pick up the foul. So that will be his second foul of the game. We're in the bonus. We'll go to the line to shoot 2.
And Murray has it all. A deadly shooter and a remarkable penetrator. Terrific guard play.
So the Nuggets win it. A solid win on the road for them. This building was dead silent by the time, GA, this one wound down.
And that's what you want to do. Take the crowd out of it by crunch time. Don't give them any chance to lift their team up.